Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a grocery shop with me and haul. So food is something that I want to incorporate more onto this channel, including cooking and just sharing my favorite recipes and things like that. Food is very personal though, so I know I'm going to get criticized a lot for what I buy. Hopefully there's not a lot of judgment in this video, but I'm excited to take you along with me to go grocery shopping, and then I will be doing a little haul at the end. Today's video is kind of themed in that I am grocery shopping for my favorite go-to meals. So it's not going to be like a whole trip that I would normally do. It's just specifically like 4 different types of meals, and that usually includes leftovers, but I will probably pick up some snacks and some extra things here and there, but you'll see that. I just want to give a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community of over 25,000 classes in graphic design, business, photography, tons of different types of art. Literally anything you can think of, they have classes on there for it. They have tons of creative classes and also classes to fuel your career. Personally, I've been saving a couple art classes, such as this ink drawing techniques, because that might be something I want to get into, and also this drawing video that I really want to check out, which is like a beginner class, which is really nice. So if you're looking to start a hobby, they got videos on there for you, and these will be kind of more relevant in a future video, which you will see later on, of course. Click the link in my description box. We'll get 2 months of Skillshare unlimited access for free, and then after that a yearly subscription is only around $10 a month. So with that all being said, let's go grocery shopping. I'll, not tell you what I'm really shopping for until we get there, and then you can guess what my favorite meals are, or I'll tell you when we're there. I'm not really sure. I am hiring my boyfriend to help me out with this video. Not literally hiring, but he's helping me out with this video. So let me go grab him so he can get in the car, because that's awkward that we did it that way, but yep, so let's go. Walmart's pepper situation's not always great, but try our best. These look really dark green. It means they're healthier. Let's do 5 whole onions. The best pickles on the planet. Oh no, where's slices? They only have halves and spears, babe. What do we get? Spears? Okay, let's get some spears. I would talk to you guys more, but the music is so loud in here. These are the best chips on earth though, just saying. One more thing to get, and that's for curry. Where is it? Oh, right there. Really? And we're done. For the record, this pizza is the best pizza. Okay guys, now it is time for the grocery haul section of the video. Like I said, this is not a like standard grocery trip for me. This is me specifically shopping for 4 different meals that are like our go-tos in this household that Ryan and I love to do. So let's just get started. The bags aren't organized or anything, but let's just do it. You saw me grab these chips. These are my favorite chips as of late. Not healthy at all, I know. I mean, this is becoming a problem. I eat this like every 2 days. I know, no judgment, right? This is judgment-free grocery haul, okay? I got a bunch of bulk mushrooms because I can add these. Oh, I need to tell you what I'm making with all of these ingredients. So we have my famous spaghetti, which is something that I make all the time. I made a whole video on my spaghetti on my vlog channel. I have tweaked some things since making that video though, so I've bettered the recipe since then, but a lot of people have tried that recipe and love it as well. So I will have a link to it up here. I'm also going to be with these ingredients making Buddha bowls, which is one of my favorite go-tos. It's just roasted vegetables and some type of grain, whether it be brown rice or quinoa. I prefer quinoa, and then you can make that in bulk, so you just have Buddha bowls to eat for multiple days in a row. And then also we like to do curry, so we have this like curry paste tablet things that we got at Daiso a while ago, so I guess it's like Japanese curry. So we buy a lot of vegetables that we can just throw in, and that's really easy to just eat a lot of vegetables with. I love me some curry. And then also Mexican quinoa is something that I make all the time, and that has been like a staple in our lives for a couple years now. So those are the 4 things that I pretty much make. I will have all the recipes listed down below. I guess Buddha bowls are custom, curry is custom. I'll have the Mexican quinoa recipe listed down below and my spaghetti recipe listed down below. So we have some mushrooms. This can go in the spaghetti sauce, in Buddha bowls, curry. I don't really put it in Mexican quinoa, but you could, so mushrooms. We have some carrots. I love roasting these and putting these in Buddha bowls. This is the type of quinoa I normally get. It is the tricolor quinoa. It's the Walmart brand. For Mexican quinoa, you need a can of fire roasted tomatoes. I get the garlic flavored kind, and then you also need a can of black beans. Always buy your canned beans with reduced sodium or no salt added if you can. That would be the best, because canned beans are just as healthy as preparing like dry beans, except for the added sodium. So that's the only thing that makes this worse for you. So make sure you get the reduced sodium kind of beans. Avocado to top off the Mexican quinoa, but this, we're not gonna eat that for a little while because this is not ripe. The produce at Walmart is not great. I also recognize Walmart is not the greatest company to shop at or greatest grocery store to buy your food from, but it is the most convenient and local to us. And farmers markets are definitely something that's in my future though, so trust me on that. I'm gonna do another grocery shop with me of like what I buy at the other food stores like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and farmers markets. So that'll be a little bit better video than this one. This is like basics, like just stuff for like my go-to meals, easy, fast, cheap, you know. Blueberries are hella cheap right now, so I got another container of those. And then Ryan picked out some baby bananas. I don't really eat bananas that much, but he likes to have them on hand. So there's one bag. I'll also link my produce bags that I purchased down below. This is another go-to salty, crunchy snack that I absolutely love. The mango chili lime snap peas, or these are black bean crisps actually. Oh my gosh. I got a container of baby arugula and spinach. They didn't have just like a bag of arugula at Walmart, so I just ended up getting arugula mixed with spinach, but I definitely wanted to pick some arugula up to put on top of Buddha bowls and stuff, just to add a fresh element. I'm obsessed with shallots. If you watched my spaghetti video, you know how obsessed I am with shallots. So these are a staple in my house. I put them on top of pizzas, like frozen pizzas that we buy at the store. Put some shallots on that. Literally put this in everything. It's like a mixture, if you don't know what a shallot is, which I think most people do. It's like a combination of garlic and onion. So it is just so flavorful and delicious. So I always buy a bunch of that. I get lightly dried basil. I know it's in plastic. It's not as good as getting fresh basil, and I could probably do it myself, but this is just something that I buy like once a month, and it usually lasts me a whole month. And I put this in spaghetti specifically. It is just so good. There's something about this basil, I swear to God, it is not like fresh basil. There's so much flavor in it, and it lasts for a really long time. We picked up some pepper jack cheese, just a staple in our house. For my spaghetti, I like to get the protein spaghetti. It's in the yellow box. I prefer thin spaghetti, not angel hair, thin spaghetti, but they only had regular spaghetti. But I usually get the protein kind because there is a ton of protein in this. I don't know if it's like healthy protein by any means, but it's a source of protein for me, so it works. I decided to get some ground mustard because this is actually a life hack to getting cruciferous vegetables in your diet. And I could go into how you need to cut your cruciferous vegetables and let it sit for 30 to 40 minutes for the enzymes to really develop, but I'm not going to get into all of that. If you just put ground mustard on some of your stuff that you bake or cook or whatever, you're getting a little serving of cruciferous vegetables. Life hack. Marinated artichoke hearts. This is just something I like to have on hand to put on sandwiches and stuff. Toast. Really good on toast. It's kind of random, but it's good. I also get some chopped garlic. This stuff is just like a guilty pleasure for me. I like to put this on sourdough toast in the morning and sprinkle a little of the basil on there. It's so good. Tomato paste is a big ingredient for my spaghetti sauce, so I get the no salt added. I try to get no salt added in everything that I can because sodium is just loaded into our diets, the American diet and everything, so like low sodium is like really important. It's balance, okay? Balance. So we picked up mixed vegetables, just frozen, the frozen kind to put in our curry. We like to do frozen peas and corn and carrots in our curry. So we'll probably put some fresh stuff in there, like the mushrooms maybe, I'm not sure, but we'll typically just put this in there with some curry, put it on some noodles or rice. Super bomb and so cheap. Like curry is so cheap. This is my favorite dressing of all time. This is the avocado ranch. I also have tried, I think this is the one I usually get. I don't know. It's sugar free. That's great. Dairy free, cage free. It is made with eggs, so it's not vegan, but it's dairy free and stuff. So if you're lactose, this is good. But the flavor of this, I cannot even explain. It is just so delicious. I like to put a little bit of this on top of my Buddha bowls. The Clausen pickles that you get in the meat section at Walmart are just something else, man. These are the best pickles in the world. So second bag done. Now onto the last bag, which is mostly, it's all produce. So I got a bunch of kale. I like to roast kale when I do my Buddha bowls to put on top of oh my god, it just adds so much flavor, guys. Like if you don't make your own kale chips or roasted kale at home, you are missing out, and it is so healthy and good for you. So got some kale, got some fresh broccoli. This is amazing in curry as well, and just everything. I roast it, put it in a Buddha bowl. I steam it, put it on as a side for my spaghetti, so it's just nice to have on hand. Ryan and I have been eating quite a few artichokes lately, so I picked up 2 more. They're a little bit pricey, but not really so much at Walmart. And then lastly, I got a bunch of jalapenos. I usually get serranos as well, but I just decided to get a bunch of jalapenos for my Mexican quinoa. So that pretty much rounds out all the groceries that I needed for those 4 meals that'll last for at least 2 weeks. I anticipate, I hope, with leftovers and everything. So here's just kind of a quick perspective of all of the food that I picked up today in this grocery trip. It was about $67 for all of this. I do just want to say that I don't claim to be the healthiest person on earth or the best vegetarian on earth or the most sustainable person on earth. So, you know, I wanted to share this with you because it is a part of my life and it's something that I do want to share more of. I just know when you go into doing food videos and shopping videos and stuff like that, you do get a lot of criticism, especially as YouTubers anyway. The internet likes to be a little gatekeepy and, you know, criticizing, and I'm all for helpful suggestions if you do have any as far as how to be more sustainable and healthy and things like that if you want to give advice, but I just want it to be respectful if you do, and not shaming or criticizing or like judgy or anything like that, because we're not here for that. Like, that's not what we're here for. And also, if you want any of these like recipes you want me to cook in an actual video, let me know and I can do a video on my vlog channel. I kind of like doing the cooking videos over there. I feel like you guys would want my cooking videos to be on this channel as well. So let me know what you would prefer and I can cook these recipes for you and show you how I make my Buddha bowls and things like that if you want to see that. So yeah, hopefully this video was enjoyable for you to watch, and thank you again Skillshare for sponsoring. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I will talk to you soon. Bye.